Hailey Bieber and I sit down and have a heart-to-heart? We gotta talk about this, girl, but before we get into it, hello, best friend. Yes, girl, we have changed locations. Yes. Listen, best friend, welcome back to my channel. We are live and direct from Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. And we are going to be spilling a lot of tea from here. I'm going to be showing you guys everything. We are on a mini birthday vacation. So I'm so grateful and thankful to my hubby. And I just woke up, girl. I don't know if you could tell, but yes, we are in Puerto Vallarta. So don't worry, honey. I'm going to be showing you everything, room tours, what I eat, anything you guys want. But of course, there's still tea to spill. So let me get in a place where you can enjoy the view. That is the actual ocean right over there. Right here, the blue thing is the ocean. I don't know if you guys can see it. But yes, you guys, if you are new to my channel, my name is Sebastian and I spill pop culture tea videos every day. And it doesn't matter where I am, girl. If I'm traveling, if I'm going, if I'm coming, honey, I'm always gonna be giving you the tea. So make sure to hit that subscribe button. Okay, so the reason you're here, right? Hailey Bieber and I have a heart-to-heart. So listen. It all started, best friend, when I was in a mall, okay? I was at a mall, and Kim Kardashian had her Skims store, right? So, first, I'm like, what am I doing at a mall at the Skims store? So I was so freaking confused. I was like, girl, what is going on here, bitch? Oh, look how beautiful these roses are, or flowers, plants. I was like, girl, what is happening here? Like, this is okay. Just go with it, girl. So I went with it and I was like, okay. So I was at the Skim store knowing damn well I can't afford nothing and probably don't even have my size. So I was like, okay, girl, whatever, So I'm at the Skim store and then all of a sudden, Kim Kardashian freaking appears out of nowhere. I'm like, is that Kim Kardashian? And I was scared. I was like, okay, wait, have I talked about her recently? What have I said? This and that. And I'm like, oh, actually, no, I haven't really said anything about her. So, like, lately, there hasn't really been a lot of tea. So I was like, okay, whatever. And then all of a sudden, best friend, she comes up to me, she goes, Sebastian. I said, yes, Kim. She goes, what are you doing here? And I said, I'm just looking at your store. She goes, no, Sebastian, you're supposed to be with Chloe getting us smoothies. And I was like, I'm supposed to be with Chloe getting you smoothies? What in the crazy? And then she goes, yeah, remember, we're having a team meeting. I'm at a team meeting, girl. What in the? I said, Kim, this is I'm Sebastian. I don't know. I'm not your team. She goes, no, you're not in my team. You're my best friend. I said, I'm your what? I said, girl, what did I have for breakfast? And I just look around and then I see Chloe. And, Chloe's always been my favorite. So I kind of felt safe with her, bitch. And I go up to Chloe and I'm like, Chloe, Kim wants a smoothie, and I don't know what kind of smoothie she wants. I don't know if I'm going to be able to afford it, bitch. Please, if it's from Jamba Juice, maybe, but girl, Air One, She goes, no, don't worry. H is bringing it. I'm like, H? I don't know who H is. And I said, Chloe, am I supposed to be here? She goes, of course. Like, we love you. And I'm like, okay. I said, girl, do you have any more of your crumble cookies? Because I didn't get to try Courtney's. And she goes, no, I don't have any. But I can have, an assistant bring them. And I said, okay, but when is H coming with the damn smoothies? Well, bitch, H was damn Hailey. I see Hailey walk in. First of all, she's 7 feet tall, okay? Super fucking tall. And I'm like, oh, Lord. And as soon as we lock eyes, oh, Lord, she comes up to me and she goes, hey, Sebastian. I said, hi, Hailey, how are you? Inside, I'm like, oh, my Lord, she's going to slap me, throw a smoothie on me. She's going to push me. This is a trap. This is a trap. This is a trap. And I said, what is going on here? What is happening? And then she was like, we got to talk, Sebastian. I said, okay, do we? Do we? I said, is Justin here with you, girl? And she goes, yeah, he's outside. He's really, really happy that we're talking. I said, he's what? And I said, girl, what is happening? I would look around and I'm like, girl, what is happening here? And the next thing I know, I have a smoothie in my hand. I'm like, oh, girl, did Kim get her smoothie? I'm already worried because I'm like, what's going to happen to me? Kris Jenner's going to find me. And so we sit down with Hailey, and I'm drinking this smoothie because I'm like, girl, you better. I don't know what kind of like magical things, organic shit that they can only afford. So I'm like, let me just fucking scoop up all these vitamins and minerals, bitch. So Hailey says, Sebastian, we need to talk about what's going on. And I said, okay, what is this? Oh my God, this is an earthquake thing. Oh God, this is so scary. Okay, are we in a flooding zone? This is a tsunami. Why do they put these? I can't. This is not helping my freaking anxiety. Okay, so listen. So Hailey was like, we have to talk. Like, this is real. You don't even know me. And I said, Hailey, look, it's nothing personal, honey. And I'm drinking the smoothie. I said, it's nothing personal. Are you gonna drink yours, girl? So I grabbed hers and I said, it's nothing personal, Hailey. It's just, the thing is, it's like, you're a very hot topic. And she goes, yeah, Sebastian, I understand that, but like, don't you like want to get to know me? And I said, Hailey, listen, I don't have anything against you. I don't know you. I'm just literally talking about what is on the headlines. And, if you have a real big issue with the headlines, like, you have to talk with the major publications that I'm getting my stories from. I'm just giving my opinion on what's out there. And she goes, I understand that, Sebastian, but like, you have to understand that maybe we have a lot in common. I said, listen, Hailey, your beef with Selena or Justin's beef with Selena, that's not my beef, girl, okay? I have no issues getting to know people. I have no issues being cordial, being nice, And yes, I don't know you. And probably, of course, I have judged from what I've seen. But I have no issues if you want to get to know me. If you want to go for lunch, the bitch said, yeah, let's go for lunch. And I said, oh, what did I do? What did I get myself into? Because I'm like, girl, she's gonna probably want to go to the bougie ass fucking restaurant, right? And all I thought about was Justin too. I'm like, oh my God, is he coming too? Because am I gonna have to invite both of them? And what about the tip, girl? Are we splitting the bill? And can I really eat it with them? And then I was thinking about you guys, my messy besties, and I was like, girl, what am I gonna tell my messy besties? What if the paparazzi catches him and be like, oh my God, he was always on Hailey Bieber's team. He was always getting paid from Hailey Bieber. I was like, oh my God, what's gonna happen to me? So I said, Hailey, look, let's do this, okay? We don't, if you don't want to, we don't have to go to lunch. I just want to let you know that, I have no issues with you personally because I don't know you personally. I've always said you're not my cup of tea because of everything I've read, but I'm sure you're a very nice person inside and you maybe have a lot to work on, just like all of us, right? I was being very nice. I'm like, no need for lunch. Like, we're good. She goes, Sebastian, I need you to hug me. And I said, I need you to do what now? She said, I need you to hug me. And I said, hug you? And I said, why hug you? She goes, because I need you to feel that I'm a real human being. And I said, no, I know you're a real human being, Hailey. And then, all of a sudden, she turns around to Kim Kardashian, who was standing there, I guess, watching all of us. And she goes, it's time. Bitch, in the movie Carrie, girl, there was a bucket of fucking slime. And then they just throw it all on me, girl. Slime. Like, the slime. Bitch, you know how hard that was to get off? And everyone was laughing and pointing at me. Ha, ha, ha. And I was like, girl, what's happening? What's happening? The slime, what's happening? Bitch, it was horrible. And all I thought about was, I'm gonna turn my camera on and I'm gonna fucking go live. Then I felt a very weird sensation, and I said, girl, what's that? Girl, I had to pee. It was a dream. Girl, this Mexican food has me God acting all up, bitch. It was a damn dream. What do you think that dream meant? I need my dream, I need my dream people to let me know what you think that meant, because, bitch, girl, what? That was crazy. It was a crazy dream. And I'm actually very grateful it was a dream, because you know how hard slime is to get out of your hair and stuff? And then second of all, I really do wonder, I feel like, look, if I have any idea what maybe the dream means, is that I'm pretty sure Hailey's like, these people don't even know me, like they're talking about me, like I get all of that, right? And honestly, like, if I were Hailey Bieber, I would also be kind of like, you guys don't even know me, like, don't judge me or whatever. But at the same time, I'm like, we're only going from what we see online, right? So I don't know, it's so weird. It's such a weird dream. And I woke up and it was like 2 or 3 in the morning, and I was like, oh my Lord, can't go back to bed now. So I turned on Sex in the City, which was fabulous. But yeah, best friend, that was my dream. So if anyone can please dissect the dream, I'd love to know. You know, I've always felt that I have been respectful towards Hailey the best way I can, in the sense of speaking of what's out there. And for that, I'm very proud of myself that I never really went above to a nasty level. I'm sure I've thrown shade and stuff. I'm sure I haven't been a saint, but I don't think that I regret spilling tea on her, because I mean, there's a new headline every single day. So it's not that. I just don't know, girl. But the slime, the smoothie, Kim wanted me to go to work. Justin Bieber was outside waiting. The dinner, who was going to pay? Could I get some bread? Could I get a to-go bag? Like, all these things. And this was probably like in 10 minutes that I dreamt all of this, bitch. I don't know what was in those refried beans last night, ho, but like, damn, they got me acting up all types of crazy. Also, I found out this is a nudist resort. I don't do nude, okay? I don't do that. So that's going to be interesting. So follow along for the adventure. Anyways, girl, I love you so much for watching. That was my dream. What do you guys think? Please analyze it. And stay tuned for a lot of vlogs from Puerto Vallarta. I love you all so much. Thank you all so much. I look so bad. I just woke up, but I love you all. Oh, by the way, best friend, I won't be editing so much these next couple days, just because, you know, I want to enjoy, and also the internet here is interneting. So I have to just like record and post. So I hope that's okay. Just for a couple days, I won't be editing, but I love you all. You'll get the unfiltered Sebastian. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Mwah.